Hello, beautiful people. Psychic Debbie here. Hoping you're having a great morning, afternoon, or evening. People are getting on my chat here of what color I'm wearing, what color my glasses, what jewelry am I wearing, and what color shirt am I wearing. Well, if you're listening to this on the podcast, I'm wearing red glasses. I'm wearing labradorite, so blue and green stone, and I'm wearing a red shirt. Yay, so good guesses. Some people had some really good guesses. So thank you, thank you, thank you. A lot of people, it does look kind of orangey on here, but it's red. It just looks orange on the thing. So I hope you guys had a great Labor Day weekend. I hope you took some time off. I did. We went to the beach. It was packed, and then we went back home. It was really, really packed over there. So, so I hope you had a great Labor Day weekend and that you took time for yourself instead of just always doing for others, right? Sometimes we need our rest for ourselves, right. So thank you, Prague. She likes my necklace. I have a lot of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, like 12 stones of labradorite on this necklace. I love it. Greetings from Montana. Hello. Well, the fire is out in Montana. We're at our place where our cabin is in Paradise. So let's send wishes and blessings to those people. A bunch of buildings burnt down and farms and stuff. So, and thank you. Mary loves my lipstick. It's red and some kind of purple. I know it kind of seems weird, but it's two different shades. So thank you for that. I want to give a shout out to some beautiful, beautiful ladies that I heard through the grapevine. I heard it through the grapevine that they listened to me, and I honor them very, very much. So I want to give a shout out to the River City Dental in St. Cloud, Minnesota. I want to say hi to Diddy, to Jen, Sarah, Lisa, Angie, and Amy. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, all you beautiful people that are watching. But if you have a group of people that are watching me, let me know and I'll give a shout out to you. Okay? So thank you, beautiful dental hygienists or dental assistants. It's a dental office in St. Cloud, Minnesota. So you need to get your teeth done? Go to Riverside. River City, sorry. River City. So thank you for that. I've got a lot of information here. I've got 37 points, so that means 37 things. I've got 7 pages of information. But I want to do, what came true. Trish says, hello from Eureka, California. I like Eureka. It's kind of, I was there where Hana Banana is in Humboldt up there. Tried to donate, but if I wanted a cell phone, sent you an email to see another way to donate besides PayPal. Okay. Yeah, because there's a Stripe. There's Stripe too, Trisha, that you could donate. So email photopsychicdebbie@gmail.com and connect to my husband, Roy, because I don't do the messages. I'm trying not to get to that. Okay, so ask him and then he'll show you how to do it. Thank you. And people like the background. I have a harvest because the new moon of September 14th is the new harvest, new moon in Virgo. So that's why I have this big bundle of crate of apples. It's a harvest. And Camarillo, hi Kim, from Camarillo, just down the road from me. So yay. Rebecca's like, I love the shout out. Yes, I will shout out to family, whatever, if you desire for me to do so. Okay, so again, TikTok, please connect to my TikTok. I'm doing a bunch of videos. I'm doing messages from heaven. I'm doing a daily quote thing for you. Sometimes I tell you stories that I've heard through my readings. So yes, connect to my TikTok, Psychic Debbie Griggs, with the number 1, and then Ghost Hunting Grandmas also. Okay, I appreciate it. And also, let's talk about Brazil, baby. So we got the Brazil trip coming November 2nd to the 11th. If you'd like to join, there's we have 7 people and then me and Hannah. So we have room for 2 more people. So if you want to join us in Brazil, November 2nd to the 11th, that's where we'll be staying. It's going to be it's going to be very, very spiritual. Very spiritual retreat. If you would like to go, that's the place to go. Again, please comment, share on my YouTube. If you want to do it on Yelp or Google, that's great too, or any of my platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Please subscribe and let me bring all these messages to the world because I love doing it. Myra says, love the TikToks. See them every day. Very spiritual. Thank you, Myra. Thank you for connecting and liking them because I'm always seeing your likes too. So thank you for that. Thank you, Kathy, for 209 people in the house. I hope everybody did okay with the hurricane that went through in Florida and the Carolinas. I hope you guys were all okay and everybody was fine. Steve Watts, Mickey from Australia. I made one of your lives. Yay, Mickey. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, thank you. Kathy's got to wear a small heart monitor. So, good. She recovered from her heart surgery and everything else. So, fantastic, fantastic. From Colorado and Mexico. Okay. Sage the Rage loves the TikTok too. Thank you. Thank you, Sage the Rage. That's a cute name. Sage the Rage. Okay, so let's talk about predictions that came true. A lot of them. Snow in Utah. Remember I was saying that I saw snow in Utah. I think it was Myra, it was you that was telling me about Africa. Remember I kept on seeing a building falling in Africa. I kept on seeing a tall building falling in Africa. Well, there was one in Africa. 73 people have died from it. Numerous of people are injured, 50 to 100 people are injured from it, so let's send prayers to them. Saw the building collapsing, and unfortunately it happened. Spirit's good. Also, a pilot died after a gender reveal. I don't know if you heard about that one or not. That was in Mexico. He was doing the gender reveal. He put out the pink puffs, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, he went down and crashed, and he unfortunately died from that. So, let's send prayers to that family, okay? And to the people that are doing the gender reveal, I'm sure they feel, oh my God, that happened. Someone said lapis. No, this is labradorite that I'm wearing. Lynn, thank you. Let's see, what else is there? Celebrities that passed. Steve Harwell of Smash Mouth, you probably know that, and Jimmy Buffett, everybody knows that, right? Margaritaville, in a Margaritaville. And then Mohammed Al-Fayed, the one that was the father from Diana, Princess Diana, her boyfriend, his father died. He was in his 90s, and it's sad, and he gets to see his son again. I don't think he was right after that, and he kept on saying that was on purpose. So, what do you think? Do you think it was on purpose that Princess Diana passed away that way? It makes you think, doesn't it? Massive flooding around Las Vegas, and also the Burning Man. Everybody's stuck in the Burning Man, right? I mean, oh my God, they're just completely stuck there. Stuck in traffic trying to get out for 9 hours. Some people 9 hours, 9 to 6 hours, just trying to get out 6 miles out. It's crazy, crazy. Remember I was talking about relationships? Hi, Lanny. Thank you for making it. Remember, I was talking about relationships that were going to break up, and I see these passings of very famous people and major breakups from now until the end of the year. Just major, major ones. So the breakup and divorce of Joe Johannes and Sophia Turner, I mean, people were like, what? What? I mean, they broke up, okay? Remember, I was talking about computers and that there would be, things breaking down, or, be careful on the computers. And Nina says, I think it's on purpose. Yeah, I do too. Hi, Scout from New York. Thank you. Okay, so remember I was talking about too many squirrels. Squirrel. Okay, remember I was talking about computers or blackouts of computers and watch your computers. There was a data breach that affected 60 million people, not 60 million people, including Delaware's bank, MT Banks. So, and they're saying that there are probably even more people that were being hacked or breached or whatever. So be careful on the computers, make sure you got your security on there and all that stuff, okay? So Lanny says, my brother and his wife are still trying to get home from Burning Man. Oh my God, let's send prayers to them. They probably got mud all over everything. I mean, some of those cars are just like stuck. Pagan Beauty says, some people told me Charles did it to Diana. I never point fingers. Misha, I'd love to see you again. I was on a cruise to Alaska last week, so I missed your broadcast. Well, thank you, Misha, and I hope you had a great time on your cruise. Hope you had a great time in your cruise. Renee says there's flooding in Brazil, too. Brazil flooding. It's the rainy season right now. When we go there, we're just at the end. Hannah says we're at the end of the rainy season, so hopefully that's true. The Pentagon unveiled a brand new declassified UFO website. Did you hear about that? Where people can put their UFO, where they've seen it, pilots, people that are in the government, all kinds of people, anybody could put down what they've seen, especially pilots and people that are in the military or people that are in the government. And I feel like it's for us too, if you have like videos or information, because they're really trying to figure all this out. So they're having a new website out there. Okay. Rebecca told me there was a writing Inside and Out. Oh God, where was that at, Rebecca? That there was a writing at a prison, Inside and Out. They wanted hot food. They didn't have hot food. So if Rebecca's on here, I forgot where it was. North Korea, again, like I was telling you, and I still see more of it, fired missiles into the sea. Remember I said they're going to fire missiles to try to scare people, but they're going to put it into the ocean or the sea. And they did that. So, hola, lovely Debbie Spirit. Stay awesome. Thank you. Okay. The other thing, my daughter called me up and she's like, what is that in the sky? They sent up 50 satellites out into the sky for our Wi-Fi and everything. It was really cool. It was all in a row. So I'm sure people called up and go, is that a UFO? Is that a thing? But it wasn't. It was satellites. It went all across the sky there. Good news. Let's guess what the good news is. Good news. Cheetahs returned to India after going extinct 70 years ago. 70 years ago, they were extinct in India. And now they are back and they're thriving. So isn't that really good news? I'm just happy about that. I'm so happy about that. So, because I like kitty cats. I like jaguars and cheetahs and lions and oh my. Doesn't that remind you of Wizard of Oz? Oh my. So, okay. So let me start doing my 7 pages of stuff. Okay. So I've got 37 points, but let me do this before the points. Okay. So, new moon is a great time to start something new. Again, new beginning, start a project, expand. Great time to be, not a great time to be in the cave or introvert. Allow the abundance to come to you. Abundance in money, health, love, joy, spirituality. Okay. With the new moon and the next full moon, spirits are either getting ready to come down and walk among us. So with this new moon and the full moon in September, and I get it that people are going, oh, Debbie, that's for October. I'm feeling that they're coming down because of all the stuff that's going on in the world. And your spirits, your guides, your angels, you, the essence of the truth of you is coming down to help you through these processes that we're going to go through. Because some people are going to be going through really, really strong processes, okay? Changes, all right? Hi, Dee from Ohio. Yay! And Bee's Knees, isn't that cute name? Bee's Knees is late. She's sorry she was late. Okay, so the spirits are going to be around you. Start communicating with them. Ask them to show you the way, your path, your purpose. Even if you don't know who it is, it doesn't matter. The spirits are going to be more thicker, going to be more around you. So if you're a person that does readings or psychic readings or even healings, you might have to go through some of these spiritual means if they allow you to get through, okay? Someone says they like my backdrop. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Okay, new moon is a great time to see and show you where your harvest is, where your abundance is, where your love or health or joy is. Choose one area for this new moon. Pick one. Be picky. Which one do you want? Do you want the harvest of love? Do you want the harvest of money? Or do you want the harvest of health? Or you want the harvest of joy? Pick one and meditate with it and it be in the intention of it and focus on that, it will bring that to you even faster. Okay? Will spirits be in human form? They can be in human form too. Yep, they'll be in human form too. Yep. Feeling them already, Nina says. Yes, 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 yes. Steve says, tell me about it. It's been just a little tougher, but I know it's heading me in the new direction. I know. So a lot of this redirection, like I was saying, this newness, this new chapter, that's why the spirits are coming down to help you going through the world, going through this process, is to be here to help you. So call on them, ask them to help you, and help you, show you your path, your truth, your way. If you have blockages, you know what I always say, call on me, Psychic Debbie Griggs. I can help you with that. I was helping a lovely young man today, and blessings to you. Was a great reading, beautiful energy. And I love helping people release their blockages, or spirit does, because I'm just a conduit. I'm just telling you the information. And I love helping people release their blockages and get into them. Like my prayer is, universe, help me so I can help the people so they can help themselves. Okay? Let's be in that space. Okay, unfortunately, this is a forewarning. This is not just for the new moon. This is going to be for the winter. Unfortunately, I'm seeing gas prices are hiking. The Middle East, the people that with the gas or the petrol or the oil are going to say, oh, we don't have enough. I feel like they're going to shut down a bunch of it and to make the prices be even higher, unfortunately. Again, angels are coming down to help you. Spirits are coming down to help you with this, okay? So, yes. Celtic Seer says, this is a nice new moon. Yes, it is. Okay, so this is a great time. Okay, here's the 37th point. Here's number 1. Great time to use your right brain, the art of you, paint colors, write down your dreams, write down your desires, anything that is with the arts. It doesn't matter if it's doing readings, doing healings, painting, reading, speaking, conversations. This is a great time for this. This is a great time to write out that book. This is a great time to have that speech. This is a great time to tell other people that you want to do this speech or you want to help them. Communication is a big thing. That's why I'm wearing labradorite too. Communication is a big thing. Okay. Number 2, great time to go dancing, move. Put on your dancing music and start dancing. While you're thinking of your dreams, your laughter, joy, it's the highest vibration, remember? So with this new moon, bringing the new thing, dance to it. I want candy. Remember that song? So it's like, I want love, or something like that, okay? So number 3, great time to move in a new home or buy a new home. A great time to start a business or a diet, or a great time for health, wealth, doing some kind of structure. Please bring in, if you got a new home, you're buying a new home, bless it, sage it. If you don't have a new home, clean it out, sage it, bless it. This new moon is a great time to have a little ritual, putting the salt around the house, saging the house, blessing the house, putting the crystals around the house. Okay, this is a perfect time. Okay, so number 4, signs that are affected the most. Yes, affected. It's going to affect all, but Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, and Scorpio, it's going to bring out the fight in you. It's going to bring out that we could be moody and be emotional, but it's bringing out that newness, bringing out that I'm in charge, I'm going to help you. So it's either going to help yourself or these signs could help other people. So if you know anybody that is in the sign of Leo, and this could be your rising sign, this could be your sun, and this could be your moon. So it's going to affect a majority of us people. So Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, and Scorpio. It's going to want to bring us forward to our purpose and our desires and our dreams. But not only for us, if we have someone next to us, it could be connected together. And this is a good time to connect with that new moon and start that new project together. Okay? Patty says, thank you so much, Debbie. I definitely going. Steve says, never stop singing. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and then thank you, Nina. She said she loves my singing too. Okay. 5. New moon in Virgo is a great time to visualize and truly believe in your dreams. 6. No need to plant new seeds. Great time to straighten out the ones we already created. Be grateful for them. What did you plant? See, this is a harvest of apples, right? This is a harvest. But we had to plant the tree. We had to plant the seeds. We had to feed the tree. Da 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 da. So you probably have a bunch of seeds already planted. Don't dig them up. Water them. Put the focus and the desire on them. You're like, oh, I had all these other plans, Debbie. Should I make some new plans? No, you don't have to. I'm not saying not to, but what I'm saying is you've got already a bunch of new plans. Water them. Feed them. And I say focus on one direction, one at a time, because when you have too many, forks in the fire or pokes in the fire or how do you say it? Sticks, fires, what is it? In the fire, then you're just too, it's not, the intention and focus goes away, right? So at least do 1 or 2, and 3 at the most, but I would say 1. So focus on that, seed on that, say it's a business. And there's a lot of seeds that can go on a business. If it's a health diet, there's a lot of seeds that can do on that. If it's a love life, there's a lot of seeds that you can plant on that. Okay? So focus on it and at least focus and connect with these seeds for at least 2 weeks. Don't just plant the seeds and go, well, it didn't work, Deb. You would be surprised how many times I hear that. It's like, did you give it a month? No. Did you give it 2 weeks? No. Okay, so yeah. Myra says, Scorpio, I'm getting rid of everything materialistic. I want to bring in new vibes. Yes. So Nicole says, we were in Vegas 2 weeks ago and the streets were flooded. 2 homeless people lost their lives due to being swept away in the water. Haraya Casino was flooded as well. Sad, Nicole. Yes. And also, Nicole, I saw in Vegas, I don't know if you saw it on TikTok, where there was a homeless person floating in the river and a guy jumped out of the car to save him. And he did save him. And I mean, he's literally carrying him across this flooded water. So yeah, just crazy, crazy, crazy. Water, water, water. Hi, Susan. Okay. Number 7, great time to organize. As you know, my daughter Sophia does organization. So if you need someone, she flies around places too. So if you need someone to organize, but organize and maybe you don't need to get rid of all of it. Maybe prioritize what you want them. You know that old song, one is silver and the other's gold. How does that song go? So, I mean, I'm not just saying about material things. I'm not just saying about clothes, like getting rid of clothes, but categorize and organize even your people. Organize at work, organize your car, organize your home, organize your shed, organize, what you're reading, doing the cards, whatever. It's just start organizing things will make it a little better to be able to focus, because I'm not saying everyone is going to be going through this roller coaster of stuff, but a lot of you are going to be going through a lot of changes in the next 3 to 4 months. And I want you to, if you have everything organized and ready, then it's not going to affect you as much. But if you're like, oh, I'm trying to pick up all these pieces and then trying to be focused and an intention, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay. Okay. The 8. Okay. So someone Facebook messaged me. I don't answer all the Facebook messages. Like I said, usually my husband does all the answering. So if you're like, you didn't answer me back, well, sorry, don't have all the time. Someone asked me about the storm that's coming up, which I mentioned before. Remember, I was saying that I saw storms coming off of Africa coming over to hit us. Well, the storm that I'm seeing, and I do see another one after this storm. I do see a couple more storms after this storm, but there's a storm coming off of Africa, and they were wondering if it's going to be like Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas. I feel like it's like North Carolina and up. I'm seeing it hitting more the northeast part of the states and going up into Canada. Okay. Number 9, I'm going to be predicting this. I'm starting out anew, but the northeast of America and Canada, you guys are going to get a lot of snow this year. You're going to get so much snow, and don't shoot the messenger. The reason I'm telling you this way ahead of time, because people that have to pay for gas or cut the wood or have, make sure you have enough food and water and all that stuff, I really, really want you to, it's better to be safe than sorry, right? So I'm seeing the northeast part of America, Canada up there, getting tons and tons of snow to the point that there's going to be blackouts. There's going to be days where you're not going to be able to get out of the house. That is what I'm seeing. Don't shoot the messenger, and I hope it doesn't happen. Okay, so number 10. Fantastic time to connect to Archangel Metatron, because communication. If you're wanting to communicate, say you're doing a prayer and you're talking to Metatron, get a blue candle, light the blue candle and go Metatron, Metatron, Metatron. Even though Metatron is gold and has the cube over his head, he's working with communication right now with the new moon harvest Virgo. Okay, so it's all about communication. That's why I'm doing the labradorite also. So communication. So you could light a blue candle. You're like, I don't have a blue candle. Put a blue stone next to it. Or just call on Metatron. You don't need to have everything to connect, okay? Will New York City get a lot of snow? I'm thinking they are. Buffalo for sure. Okay, so Metatron is good with communication, will help you with Book of Life, purpose, plan. He will watch over the angels. He'll watch over your angels for you, will help you communicate with God, Source, Buddha. He also acts as a mediator between God and man. He will also help you keep secrets. Metatron can also help you with health, body, mind, and spirit. Metatron loves to show you your power. He loves to show you your power, but you have to ask him, allow him to come in here and connect with him. I'm not saying to have him come in within you, but communicate with him. He also helps the spirits that are coming down. That's going to be helping you. So he's very, very big up there. Do you want to go with Seraphim? Then go with Seraphim. But Metatron right now is very, very strong. I feel like Metatron's going to be strong until the end of the year. Okay? All right, since this is the half moon of corn, it will affect our corn, wheat, and grains. This might not be the best year for harvesting in grains. So if you have stocks in grains, any kind of grains, I'm not your financial advisor. Be careful with the stock. I'm not telling you what to do. Just look at it, please. Look at it. Be careful with anything that has to do with grains, wheat, grains, corn, all that. This is the harvest of the corn. I get that. But I just be careful. Choose wisely, all right? Because of that, so number 12, rise of beef, chicken, and eggs. Prices will rise again too. New money, new direction. So there's going to be the new money, the new direction, and there will be the rise of the cost of beef, chicken, eggs. Prices will rise because of the grains are going to be so expensive, and they feed the chicken and the cows and everything the grains or even the alfalfa, and it's going to cost a lot because there isn't a lot there because of the floods or because of the fires. So I hope you get what I'm trying to say, how it's all connected, okay? So, so Patty says, towards the end of January 2016, Queens, New York was hit with 30 inches of snow. December 2010, Queens was hit with 30 inches of snow. Okay. So you're thinking that's what's going to happen now? Okay. The angel is Metatron, Metatron. Not Medi, but Metatron. And if I said it wrong before, I'm sorry. Okay? Okay, so the harvest. The last new moon that was September 14th was how many years ago, people? 19 years ago. Remember, I was saying whatever happened to you 19, 20 years ago, it could happen now. And I'm not saying that if something bad happened then, that something bad has to happen now. The lesson that you were supposed to learn through that time, 19, 20 years ago, what was the lesson that you were supposed to learn? If you did not learn it now. And also, where was the money? Where was the finances? Where was the stocks? Where was the crypto? Where was the things in 19 years ago? Okay, so how was it in 2003, 2004? Okay, it was going up to that 2008 when the stocks went down and we had the crash. So, okay, so just a reminder, again, not financial advisor. Okay, number 14, with the new moon being in Virgo, Earth, many earthquakes, volcanoes, eruptions, waves of water, storm again, new Earth. Storm hitting the mid to east coast of the states. I said that. Again, watch out for the fault by Japan, Indonesia, New Zealand, and the Pacific coast, also Alaska. So I feel like there's a storm. I don't know if I have it on any of these numbers here, but I'm also seeing a storm going up into the Gulf of Mexico again, going into Texas, and then going up, which could hit Colorado and bring snow into Colorado, early snow or early weather into Colorado. I'm still seeing tornadoes in November, December. I'm still seeing tornadoes and floodings and ice and all that stuff in November, December. So I'm still seeing this water element happening. I'm still seeing the flooding. I'm still seeing these storms or tornadoes and wind, okay? Unfortunately. All right. Jackie, Gulf War 2003, prices went up in Home Depot for 2x4s. Yes. Okay, Estelle said we also have a shortage of hay. Yes, yes. Okay. All right. 15. New moon in Virgo. Be careful overspending or borrowing money. Be careful with that. Do not gamble for money. Instead, if you're going to do any kind of gambling, it's because of joy. If you're gambling, I got to make this money. I got to make this money. It's not going to work. It's going to backfire. Okay. If you're doing it in joy, it's like, oh, okay. If the universe wants to give me some money, great. Da-da-da. I'm not telling you to gamble. I'm just saying if you are that kind of person, maybe kind of look at it in a different perspective. Okay. All right. Okay. So, the new moon will be connected to the mind spirit of the earth, connected to the birds, trees, land. Acknowledge it. Be thankful for it. Okay. That's why I have the labradorite. Earth and heaven and earth is a labradorite stone. So if you're wanting to connect with animals, with the earth, bringing abundance to you, whatever, work with labradorite. It works really strong. The new moon is connected to the planet Mercury. It will help you with any kind of communication. Again, the blue candle. That's why I've got this. That's why I've got the labradorite. It will help you with communication to spirit, family, friends, and even spirits, ghosts, UFOs. So don't be surprised if we hear more about UFOs, ghosts, phenomenons, anything in that kind of realm is going to explode. It's going to be really starting to explode. Remember, UFOs, the government made a new website so we can see and read all about these phenomenals or paranormals. Thank you, Angie, for the $9.99. If you'd like to donate here or on my website, psychicdebbie.com, I appreciate it. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate it when people donate. Thank you. Okay. 18. Great time to send spirit to the light or release ghosts or entities in your home, business, cars, or a great time to tell them that you're in charge. They can stay in the home, but they have to behave. This is a great time. And again, people are going to go, well, Debbie, Halloween's coming up here. Isn't that the time to do it? Well, this new moon, again, is with harvest. It's the blessings. So spirit might be a little bit louder. You might be hearing the knocking more. You might be hearing things moving more. You might be hearing talk in your ears more. If you don't want that, this is the time to say, that's okay. You can be here, but I have to be in charge. It's my home. It's my place. Da-da-da. Or tell them that they have to leave. Okay. It's a great time. The new moon is a great time to plan a trip like our retreat. LOL. Or plan for next year. Remember memories or trips, or even a great time to remember your trips that you did in the past. If you're like, I can't afford a trip right now, go through memories. Go through a memory of a really good trip that you had before and remember it and be grateful for it, okay? And you'd be surprised. Maybe the universe, God, Buddha will give you a trip. You win a trip or something to go somewhere else. But this is a good time to focus on a new trip. Pagan Beauty says, yes, me and my 2 ghosts have an understanding with me. Believe me, you wouldn't believe how many spirits I have in my room sometimes. And there's nights that I'm like, I cannot sleep. And I have to sit there and say the Our Fathers and talk to them later. And yeah, especially if it's for people that I'm doing readings for. Like I was saying to you before, I think it was last week or the week before, that someone's dad was like, okay, and was showing himself in my mirror. Wouldn't show me him this way. He showed me in the mirror. And every time I looked in the mirror, this guy's standing there like, hello. So I had to tell him, it's okay, you're here, but you got to leave after you're done. Okay, so if you want to feel grounded, look at the spirit balls going crazy. Woohoo! Talking about spirits. Oh my God, I love it. It's just going crazy. That is so great. High five, whoever's here with us. Okay, I'm going to try to not... So red jasper, for if you want to feel safe or grounded, use red jasper. If you're wanting to connect to heaven and earth, talk to your spirits. Look at that, spirit ball's just going crazy. If you want to talk to spirits, labradorite would be a good stone for that, okay? If you are studying, you have to go to school, your memory, then use fluorite, okay? If you want to engage and have fun, use garnet. Use garnet, have garnet by you. And this spirit is going hadididdy to us. Boy, it's going really crazy. Look at him. We haven't had it for a while. Yay! People are like, my TV comes on at night and I have to ask Spirit to please leave the TV off. Most nights they leave it off, but every once in a while I wake up at 4 a.m. and the TV's on. Thank you, Bee's Knees. Someone else says, I opened up my closet and a lady ghost was wearing an outfit of mine. She's waiting 50 years for me to move into this apartment. Fantastic. Okay, so garnet is good for having fun. A miracle stone, which is really, really powerful, and it's aura clearing. And also, if you feel lost, is zircon. Z-I-R-C-O-N. It looks like a little diamond. See this? Zircon. And I'll put this in my bra, which I did here, and it will make me rise. It's a really, really powerful, powerful, powerful stone. So zircon, Z-I-R-C-O-N, if you're wanting to connect to spirit or things like that, okay? And like I said, I put it in my pocket. So 21, great year for wine harvest. Good news, great year for wine and harvesting and wine in the States, okay? I feel like we will win medals for the 2023 wines. It will be a really good year. So people like in Napa or other places, other states, it doesn't mean that it has to be California. I'm seeing the states winning medals with the wine. So maybe buy a bunch of them because down the road they might be worth something. Okay, there will be a time of letting go of stories, situation, people's yuck. You don't want to hold on to people's yucks, okay? This is the time to let that go. 23, if emotional, remember we're all going through this. Connect to family and friends that you can talk to. Set up a time or set up with people that you can talk to, even if you call them at 1 or 2 in the morning. When you're going through this new moon, when you're going through this process, especially the next 4 months, because there's going to be a lot of up and down, and it's going to start with this new moon. So maybe set up a thing, kind of like, when you have a fire and you say, we all meet at the front of the house. Okay, so let's set up a thing where family members or friends, like if I'm really depressed or I'm having a lot of emotions or I'm feeling frustrated, can I call you at 2 in the morning? I'm one of those friends. If Hannah had a problem, or my friend Jen, or if my daughter or son had a problem, and if it's 2, 3 in the morning, I don't care if it's about talking, I will talk to you. I'm one of those kind of people. So it makes me even feel good that I can be there, okay? My Maltese hears everything. She barks a lot. She's probably barking to a lot of spiritual people. Yes, yes, yes. Hot mess Inquinies. I don't know what the last word is. Love your laugh and love your channel. So glad to find you. Thank you that you found me. And thank you for connecting with all these beautiful people. Okay, unfortunately, there's going to be more protesting. There's going to be a lot of divide. There's going to be a lot of divide, unfortunately, in the next 4 months. It's around the new moon because they're wanting to create their harvest. You're wanting to create your harvest. You want to be heard. They want to be heard. So there's going to be a lot of protesting, just like the actors thing. I told someone that was an actor or producer, this was a couple months ago, and she was like, how long is the strike going to be? And I said, I still see it in September. And she's like, September? And I said, yeah, I see maybe even further than September. I said, I just don't see them giving in as easily as you think they are, and unfortunately. So let's send prayers to the entertainment industry. I mean, because this affects the cooks, this affects the caterers, this affects the lighting, this affects not just the actors, this is affecting everyone. So LA is feeling a lot of it, and that's going to affect our economy too. Believe it or not, it will. Okay? All right, 25. Truth will be revealed in all areas of life. You will not be able to hide from it. A lot of people will be done. It will be people who are going to be like, I'm done. So really reevaluate your relationship. This could be from work, lovers, creating money. So it's kind of like asking yourself, how's it working for you? How's it working the way you're doing it? Or this friendship or this relationship or this job, how's it working for you? If it's not, this is the time to go forward. A young, it gave me $4.99. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, someone says that her sister died in September 14th. She was killed in 1978. She carries a lot of burden and guilt. You got to let that go, honey. Got to let that go. Ask the angels, ask Metatron, ask the spirit guides to help you through that. Okay? I can help you with that, with the reading, and I can help you with letting go of that burden. Okay, 26. You'll be shown if you can trust people, jobs, diet, or even relationship. Can I trust this diet? Can I trust this relationship? Can I trust these people? It will be shown on the new moon. Liz just gave me $4.99. Thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, robberies are going to be very high on the new moon. Very, very high. Higher than normal. People are going to go, duh, Debbie, that happens all the time. I'm talking about it's just going to be an explosion. You're going to hear about really weird robberies or things happening. You know, like they're having a lot of that here in LA. I don't know how they are in your cities, but people are, groups of people are going into the stores and they're just grabbing and running. And I'm seeing more of that, unfortunately. Okay? Be extra careful if you're going to new places, if you're traveling. I'm not saying don't travel, just be alert that there is no pickpocketers or whatever you call them nowadays. That's the 70s, I think. Pickpocketers? I don't know what they call them now. Sally just gave me $9.99. Thank you, Sally. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, people's situations are going to be more controlling than normal. So if your kids are feeling all discombobulated and frustrated, it's because they don't feel secure. It's not because, well, if you don't, if you keep on saying yes to them and they're little brats, then spoiled brats, then yeah. But I'm not saying that about your child. What I'm saying is they have to feel secure this new moon. They have to feel, hug them, make them feel comfortable, make a movie night out of it, make it a movie night out of the 14th or 15th. Ask them how they feel. Do they feel secure? Make them feel secure, okay? It will be in the benefit for you then, because if they get frustrated, it could be for days, okay? It could be for days. They're going to be very, very sensitive to these emotions and this expansion of the earth. So the kids are very sensitive. Thank you, Judy, for $4.99. Thank you, Judy. Appreciate it. Do not in any way ignore your health. And of course, that's for every day. But there's more cases of viruses that are going to be around, okay? 32, more major drug busts or a drug lord will be captured or arrested or shot down, okay? So there's going to be a major drug bust, I feel like, that's going to be happening. Empaths are going to be so much more powerful. Great time to use your healing powers. Believe it or not, it will be shown to you also. It will be constantly shown to you. It will be your choice to use it or not. 34, psychic abilities, super, super, super strong. Allow it, call it in, download it, telepath, trust it. Like I told, it was really funny because I did a taping of Young Sheldon. Don't know why, because the new shows aren't on because of the strike. And we taped the Young Sheldon and we looked at it and Bob Barker passed away and they had a special on Bob Barker. So it's like, hey, we got to see the special. It's like, okay, so it's trusting your insight, like tape that show. Why am I taping that show? And then it comes out that it got replaced with a Bob Barker show. So that's calling trusting your insight. Susan Rainwater just gave me $9.99. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. Appreciate it. 35, new inventions will be out with harvesting and creating food more healthier and cheaper way. This is great for us and the companies. This is good news for all of us. This is good news for all of us, that there's going to be this new way of harvesting, a new invention of creating food, new inventions, and it's going to make it cheaper for also the companies, but also for us. It's going to be for the benefit of us, believe it or not, and people are going to go, no, Debbie, the company. No, let's not think that way. It's going to be the benefit for us, okay? Mystical Signatures just gave me $19.99. Thank you so much. Mystical Signatures. And it's $19.99. I used to have a woman's group that I used to have at my house every Tuesday night, and we called ourselves the Mystic Sisters, so it's kind of close. Okay, 36, best time to set up a date. If you're doing it, it works. This is a great time to set up a date, blind date, whatever. If it works, you have to invite me to your wedding. Okay? That's how powerful this is. Get set up on a date, go on a date. If you meet someone on this new moon of Virgo, and you communicate, you're gonna connect because of communication. If you guys get married, I want to be invited to your wedding. That's how powerful I feel like this is going to be. Okay? Also, a great time for first time of romance, first time to do an interview, first time to see a home, first time to ride that car you dream of, first time to skydive. If you're wanting to do first, this new moon is a good time to do that. And especially if you don't understand, communicate. Okay? Great time for that. 37, last one. Great opportunities are coming to all of us. Miracles are going to be happening, okay? So allow the miracles, allow these opportunities to come to you. Look up and allow the opportunities to come to you, all right? So that's the end. I went over time again, so we might as well just say my shows are 45 minutes long to an hour, right? Because they've been just getting longer and longer and longer all the time. But I want to give you blessings and smiles. And until next Tuesday, I want you to have a great, great, great time. And like I said, connect to that new moon. Until next time, blessings and smiles. And thank you. Bye-bye.